Hey guys. I just had such a great day slash like the most steps I think that I've ever gotten on like a normal day. Like if I go to a festival, I feel like I got like 30,000, but today I got 25,000 steps because I'm supervising. So it felt good. Yesterday I came home and fell asleep right away and slept literally until 5:30. And then today I'm not as tired. So I might do like some stretching, which I think stretching would be a good idea. And this weekend I'll leave strength training until then. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that and like do a, not like a daily unpacking, but like maybe going back to what we were talking about the other day. And like, I feel so much better since I've come on here and just like blurted what has been going on with me. I didn't know how upset I was about school. So I think it was really important. Oh my God, that kind of burns. I just like scrubbed my eyes in the shower because I have so much sunscreen on from the day, but that hurt. This hurts now. I'll be very gentle. So yeah, I think it was really important that I came on and did that. Not necessarily like that I came on, but like that I was able to talk about it. Like journaling, video logging for journaling, all of those things are so important to help you work through. And it's not like you're getting rid of something. It's that you're finally able to understand why you're upset, which I had no idea that I was even upset. I could just tell that something felt off in my body and in my brain. So yeah, I think that that's a really good thing for like people who are disciplined to be able to do. Even if you're not disciplined, maybe make it like one of your first steps to becoming disciplined. So yeah, I hope that everybody's doing really well. I am doing really well. I know I'm putting on my like nighttime stuff right now, but I can tell I'm going to be tired soon. So I'm going to try and do the stretching. And I think I'm going to play Cozy Grove. It's a really fun game. It's really cute. If you are into cozy gaming, you should play this game. It's like, you can't do everything at once, kind of like you can in like Stardew. And that's not like Stardew, you have to like take time to do things, but it still feels like, oh, I can go here, I can go here, I can get these supplies if I am chopping wood, if I am breaking boulders, things like that. But Cozy Grove, you really have to like step away, and I kind of like that it's like a mediated step away from the game, and it like makes you because I get sucked into games and then I play them for a super long time, and then I don't enjoy coming back to them as much once I do. So highly recommend it. Highly recommend Stardew too. Like it doesn't matter that you like binge that one, you'll always love it. It's such a good game. But yeah, cozy gaming is amazing. I'm hoping to talk about some more psychology topics this week, and I haven't really like thought about what exact ones I want to talk about. We've talked about habits, and we've talked about environmental psychology, interpersonal relationships. Maybe we like go back to habits and like think about the other things that influence our habits, or like addictive behaviors, because let me tell you, addictive behaviors are not just to drugs, not just to alcohol, but to many things. And like it can be like staying home, and then that becomes an addictive behavior because you feel safe at home, and then you have a fear of going outside suddenly, and you don't know how it happens. But it's really important to kind of nip those in the bud and get back to a normal, and whatever that normal is that you have. I hope that everybody liked the self-concept map that I did. I found it super helpful, like working towards goals, and I think I'm going to pin it up, honestly, on like my wall or something, because it helps me remember, like, I want to be brave. Like, I want to be a person that is brave. I want to be a person that has these specific attributes, not just the good attributes that I have now, but like building on that 1% a day better behavior. So, and you can do that. Like, you can always be better, like a better version of yourself. So take it with a grain of salt, but I think that we're all capable. Okay, I'm gonna go and brush my hair, maybe dry it a little bit, and then I'll be back. Will you stay? Okay. I know my hair looks crazy, but this is how it's gonna be for the rest of the night, so stick with me. I'm going back to, oh, I forgot that I did this. I made a habit tracker / habit wish list for my 2 self-concept maps. So I have a self-concept map and then a self-concept goal map. And what we had covered was that I believe that I'm a disciplined individual in certain aspects. So we'll come back to it. I think I'm creative. I love art, dance, and music. I'm creative in other ways too. I just feel like that's like part of my personality. I feel like I am confident, but I would like to be more confident. So I have that on, you know what? I might change that one to my self-concept goal one, because I feel like I'm confident in my thoughts, saying like, I believe in this for sure. But I definitely like lack the confidence in my ability, which I shouldn't. Like, I feel like I am capable of many things. So just making that, unalignment meet somewhere, like where is realistic. And I believe that I'm a caring person, social, and resilient. And my goals are to become more brave when it comes to like health and social risk, satisfaction. So like being okay with the calm. And in the busy times like today, I felt very satisfied. But I do often find myself like counting down the time, which I really don't want to do. So I feel like covering my watch or like not wearing my watch, if that's going to be such a problem for me to like look every 5 minutes at the clock. Certainty, I feel like this goes with confidence and being okay with not being okay. Like if I'm feeling weird again, like maybe just addressing that I feel strange and then coming back to it. And then knowing like that there's always a possibility of something working out when something is not working out. Like there's always something you can do to make a situation better or worse. And I want to choose the better side. I want to become more passionate when it comes to like my hobbies and the work that I do. Funny, like to make others laugh and find life fun and like finding the small things fun or funny. I think it's important. Sorry, my dog is rolling on the ground in the background. I want to work on like my idea of self-worth, because I feel like it's super important to know that you are innately worth what a human life is worth, and that doesn't disappear because of choices you made, things that have been done to you, other people's opinions. Just knowing that you are a human and you make mistakes and you have passions, and it's important to have those things happen, and you are no worse for having that happen. So habits that I started coming up with was the does and do. So these, I think that like everybody has certain aspects of their personality that they currently do, and then they have aspects of like what they dream to aspire to be, and that can be aspects of other people who they want to embody. What's your color of the month? Like, I love pink right now and I want to give off pink vibes. So I'm choosing to, for my discipline, eat a nutritious meal at least once a day, because I have not been eating very much, and like that's for a purpose. I'm on Wegovy, so it makes you not eat, but I want to like fit in all of my macros at least once a day. Not like all of them, but like what you would get in that meal, and making it a possible thing to do and something that I can enjoy and build upon. So creativity, I'm going to start choreographing again, and I think that is huge because I was choreographing all the way through high school, got an award for it, then choreographing into college for musical theater, and it was super fun, and I just want to look into doing that again. Cora, stop. Cora, stop. Sorry, she's eating a leaf. I want to, for my confidence, be able to compliment myself and believe it. I think that's really important for me. Identify delusional thoughts like, I don't belong here, I'm annoying people, I am da-da-da-da. And be able to like say, oh, this is a delusion. Like, why am I believing in this? And maybe making fun of the delusion itself. And then that 1% better every day, which I think it should be a goal for like most people, if not everyone, to try and better themselves every day. And it doesn't have to be dramatic. Like, you don't have to go out and do crazy volunteering to be a better person. But you can. That's awesome if you do. Caring, this isn't something that I do all the time, is like checking on people that I haven't checked on in a while, you know? I check on like my group and I just keep checking on them, but like, hey, let's check in with somebody from high school, make sure that they're doing good. Or help this lady at the grocery store. Like, one thing every day I think would be cool. And like, I can look back and be like proud and happy that I helped somebody and know that that's part of my personality, that I care. Being social, I would like to call and text someone that I haven't talked to in a while. So those ones kind of go together, is like the caring and the social aspect. Because I think like when you open yourself up for opportunities to hang out with people or to like talk to somebody, they're so much more likely to talk to you. So don't avoid it if you really want interaction. For my self-worth one, I didn't put a does. I put sit in silence and identify what my self-worth means, which is important because that can be different for everyone depending on like religiosity or spirituality or whatever it may be to you. Just know that you are innately worth what a human is worth, and there's nothing that's going to change that. Okay, and then for bravery, I put... Oh, that's so funny. I haven't put anything for these ones yet, so I'm going to be going into this next and working on that. Okay, so now I'm looking at important habits to develop, not just the ones that I am aspiring to have all the time, but like important ones for our well-being, for our, like, whether it's physical or mental, and just like good Kickstarter habits. So like we talked about before with the atomic habits and like the rules of habit building and habit breaking, it's important to make it enticing for the ones that you want to build. Enticing, easy, just like attainable, you know? Like you don't want to go too big too soon. So make it attainable for yourself. So things that I've been doing today, that I've been building on like these small habits, these are things like drinking water, practicing good self-talk or gratitude, eating a nutritious meal, exercising. So I feel like all of those ones are like my nice Kickstarter habits that like help me build the energy to continue. It's like a snowball effect for me. So with drinking water, I said, oh, every time I do a lap of the school, I'm going to take like a big gulp of water. And then later I ended up at like 100 ounces of water. Luckily, I was at a place where it was a giant circle, so it was easy enough. And it helped me like stay focused throughout the day too. So I was super stoked to be able to do that. And then exercise, like right now, I know that I'm doing heavy cardio load. So that's above 25,000 steps a day, like almost 30,000. So anything, I'll say, oh, I got my cardio done. Let that be my Kickstarter to doing something like a HIIT, though that may be too crazy right now. So I might just do like light weightlifting or like walk around with some ankle weights on for a bit because that's going to work on my legs, or walk around with some wrist weights on, do dishes, do all of these things, and make it like not so much about the exercise rather than getting things done around the house to make it more enticing for myself. And then I'm making it easy by just like putting things on my arms or on my ankles, which is super easy. Practicing gratitude. I feel like I've been doing this with you guys. Like, I feel like just saying like all of the things that I find beautiful in the day. Like I love my dog. I love my boyfriend. I feel like they've been such pinnacles that have helped me to develop my personality, develop like my beliefs, which is weird because it's my dog, but like I used to be so afraid of things happening, so afraid to like go on a walk with her because I didn't want her to get attached by another dog. And it was just these fears that kept piling up, and both of them have helped me so much to get over that and like their independence with themselves, like my boyfriend and my dog. And just like chipping away at that fear, because I do have the BPD and I have PTSD from the cardiac arrests. So it's just being able to melt the ice little by little of a glacier. And then we'll get down to the bottom of it, you know? This is one that I love so much. And I'm just looking at Google right now. So if you ever want like habits to develop, look at Google or ask Gemini, or ChatGPT. But just like learning something new every day, that's amazing. And then like I am an avid learner. Like I'm always going to want to be in school or taking like side classes on the side. Like I love learning. But I think that learning something new every day makes you feel like you're purposefully doing something, and it gives you something to talk about. Like, oh, guess what I learned today? What did I learn yesterday? It was something so interesting. I don't remember. No. We'll come back to it. We'll go back to that. So, learning something new. I feel like go out and do it. Put your comments in here of something fun that you've learned today, and we'll get back to that. It doesn't have to be anything like educational either. It can be like related to lingo. Like, what are the kids saying now? Because I don't understand it, but I want to. So yeah, that's one. And then connecting with nature. I don't want to go over too many, but I feel like drinking, exercise, and eating are really good starter ones. And then we'll just go over a few more. Connecting with nature. That doesn't matter what you do. We talked about that with environmental psychology and like green spaces. Go out and sit in the grass if you have a grass area at like lunchtime. Bring your lunch out with you. Bring a snack out with you. Take some water with you. That could be your water and your green area time. So yeah, I love a little green space. I'm lucky that I get to experience that with where I work and where I live. But if you only have one in one area, take advantage of it because it really does help you heal. And let's make this the last one. This is sleep hygiene. So I've worked on this so intensely with my therapist when it comes to my sleep hygiene, putting my phone in another room. And that makes that habit invisible, you know, like and harder. Like I don't want to get out of bed to go and look at my phone. Or you can stretch before bed, wind yourself down, then take all of the electronics out of the room. I am working on not having my TV in my room anymore because it really is like a distraction, not in my room, but like on when we're going to bed. Because I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and Monty Python is on and I'm like, oh, I'm going to watch some Monty Python right now, I guess. So yeah, just like not letting that be that Zeitgeber that's going to wake you up in the morning. We did start leaving our windows open and we can hear the birds singing at like 5:30. And I'm like, this is so beautiful to wake up to birds just chirping away. So we have that, and our room is so well lit that it's just like light flooding in from both sides. So I honestly have like felt like Cinderella waking up, and I'm like, this is the dream that I always wanted to live, was as Snow White or Cinderella with the birds chirping around me, my dog like coming and licking my face in the morning. It's nice. And I used to get so mad when she'd wake me up, but now I love it because I'm up at that time anyway. So yeah, like just make it easy, do some stretching, drink a bunch of water because you know you're going to be dehydrated at nighttime. That's both at nighttime and in the morning. But if you have to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, I don't know how much you should be drinking water. Like, I do it and I don't care about waking up as long as like the room is dark again. But yeah, those are the few today, and like let those be your Kickstarter, and then we can go on this journey of like what other habits can we build, you know? Like what is your dream habit formation and like share it. Like I want to know who you want to be and who you are. That's so fun to like get to know each other in that way. Um like right now I am definitely in my pink vibe, pink girl era, and like striving to be like people like Morgan Green, like Janet Nidohima. I think that I got it right that time, Nidohima. People like that that are just so disciplined, but not disciplined in the way where it's like I'm a robot kind of discipline. It's more like I'm gonna make it through this day having it be the best day, you know, like the best day that I can have, even if I'm not feeling good. Just taking those steps. So yeah, anyway, thank you for coming along. I always enjoy talking to you, and please subscribe, like, comment. I want to hear from you. Thanks. Bye.